One of my favorite fruits are these. I don't even know what the name of this. This is mom's parents' farm. It's an awesome place. Very quiet, very nice, and really cool place out in the Hungarian plains. It's a really, really cool place. So I just landed here in Nyiregyhaza, and a lot of really nice people were waiting for me. A brand new pilot that just graduated, and look at the drink that I got from her. The picture with the airplane that she just got her license from. That's really, really awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It was really cool. And another brand new pilot. You're brand new pilot, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. That was awesome. Explanation on the uniform. Here in Europe, this is not the USA. Security and people in the airport in general are not really impressed if I show up at the airport in jeans and a shirt. That doesn't really show any professionalism or does not really impress them at all. Couple of stuff that I wanted to my experience explain. The info. Here there are a lot of airports that have info, which is like I explained the previous videos, like in Canada too. They are more like a flight service station, so they can give you squawk code, frequencies and weather and everything else, although they are not giving you clearance for takeoff or departure or landing. Fuel. Fuel, a lot of places is quite a bit difficult to get or convoluted. For example, I landed in Budapest, Lima Hotel Bravo Papa. They haven't had fuel for the past 15 years. So I had to fly from my reserve tank. I mean, there's plenty of fuel, 25 gallons to Nyiregyhaza. I mean, I still have enough IFR, well, more than enough IFR reserve, but still, that fuel I used all the, well, last time I fueled up was in Germany, and I'm in Nyíregyháza. So anyway, some places fuel is difficult to get or non-existent, and like I said, in Budapest they don't have any. What else? Some countries, well, English is not my native language, so some countries it's quite difficult to understand English from controllers. I particularly had some hard time with some of the fixes in Germany. although they were pretty nice and spelled it out for me multiple times. And this is really not that I'm specifically Hungary or just in Europe. I mean, they have different phraseology. Like in Norway, they have something like, I said descend to 3,000. And I'm like, oh, you didn't say anything. So, but I guess this is how it works in Norway. So, but just interesting stuff, that you come across. Major airports, everything is very, very, very expensive. Landing, for example, in Budapest was 75 euros, I believe, but the handling was 175. It's expensive, but not as expensive, for example, as in Greenland. So, but still, you have to prepare for it, and I think I'm way over budget, but I guess that's what the credit card was invented for, and I just pay it off when I get home, I guess. When I landed in Nyiregyhaza, the press was out there, photographers, and two pilots from Miskolc that they drove all the way down. One was a fresh new pilot, Ignaz Natalia. She was very, very nice, and like I explained in the video, she even made a drink with her and the airplane that she got her license in. So that was very, very nice, and köszönöm szépen, nagyon kedves. So it was really, really cool. And another one was Király Károly, and and his parents own a flight school in Miskolc, and I guess flights, scenery, whatever trips. That was really nice too, and we talked quite a bit. And I think they were pretty impressed, and for me that's already a win-win situation, because some pilots now are impressed for longer trips, maybe not necessarily across the Atlantic, because the Cherokee, well, that's another video, but still it's very nice. In any case, now the serious issues. The Cherokee 140 is a really cool airplane. It's awesome. It flies great. It's reliable. Everything is manual, and that's the advantage of it. And also the disadvantage. I don't have a wing leveler in there. I don't have an autopilot in there. So anytime I look down on my tablet for a new route or a new fix or something, this has to be flown actively. So it's this airplane is very demanding in terms of attention. If I had an autopilot, I believe it would be a lot different, but still, for a transatlantic flight, I would not recommend this airplane just because of the speed. No, let me backtrack. Just because it's slow and just because it cannot handle altitude. The highest I could go is about 13,000 feet, and after that, well, at least over Germany, I got into quite a bit of buffeting, so I already felt that it's just stalling. It cannot climb anymore. Top of my head, I would not recommend an airplane that flies slower than 130 knots and does not have a decent range, maybe 900 nautical miles. So a Bonanza, for example, or a Mooney, or any of these airplanes are pretty good, but there are other light aircrafts, especially new ones, that are fantastic.